going on, fellas?
What are you up to?
Me? Nothing.
Yeah.
At all. Nothing. Bored, laying around.
Bored.
Not really.
Everybody went inside except me. I'm still out in the garage.
I've got an oven going in the garage, so where I would normally set my laptop, so I can't do that today. Anyway.
What are you working on?
Cerakoting stuff.
That reminds me, I was going to pull up some pictures and throw them on the slides, and I totally forgot. So
I got Griggs' headers out in the garage. They're done. They look good.
That's good.
Yep.
That's those are the knockoff versions of the Holley LS manifolds. And I think the only thing that separates those things from the Holley manifolds is they don't say Holley on them.
The casting's pretty rough. I really wanted to grind on those deals. But I think the Holley ones are pretty much the same. I don't think they're much different.
I remember seeing them, but I don't remember paying any attention to how good or bad the casting was.
I mean,
what else are you Cerakoting? Stuff?
Yeah,
things?
Stuff, yeah. Things that I don't know we should talk about. Not that it's illegal.
No, it's not. But
they're projects for other people that I don't know if I need to talk about them.
Top secret.
Yeah.
Well, what have you been up to besides Cerakoting?
Going to Kansas City. Man, I'm going to Kansas City every day for my real job. Monster truck, airbrushing, touching stuff up. Been doing that. Did that today too.
Nice.
I stay busy, guys. I know I say this a lot every show. It's all I hear. Oh, I'm so busy, but I am. But I'm almost caught up. And then I'm taking like 2 weeks. I'm working on my own junk, guys. Or hold on, your junk, Fro. And we're working on getting John's junk up here, so I can work on it too. But I want that stuff.
Well, and it's one of those things where it's a lot of work. I had a very rough weekend because it turns out I'm getting old. And I didn't know this. And I hurt now when I do stuff. And I didn't hurt before when I did stuff. I was 25 right up until I was 45. And then at 45, everything started hurting.
Yeah, John Fro was sanding his rockers. And I walk in the middle of this, and he's on the creeper, stretched out, sanding rockers, rolling back and forth.
I can't wiggle like I used to. I used to be able to like wiggle along the floor. Can't do it now.
Oh, hey, hold on. Real quick story. Speaking of wiggling. So I had to airbrush the roof of Devin's T-Rex body today. The body's on his truck right now. It's on the chassis, right?
Right.
So it's got the transport wheels and tires, which are tiny, correct? And then the shocks are completely let out. It's as low as it can possibly get. So the teeth of this thing are probably 2 foot from the floor. And then there's about this much room, which is not enough room for this guy, to get underneath it and come back up and then climb up in there. And then I have to climb on the seat to sit on the front, that what would be the dash, the dash bar, and sit right there while I airbrush the roof line. But it doesn't sound that bad, right? But it is. There's not a lot of room in there, and I'm a rotund man. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled a butt muscle doing that, getting in and getting out.
What's that feel like?
Dude, it's rough. Just the right cheek butt muscle pulled. Done.
All right.
But I got the job done. But I almost want to have Devin pull the footage because I want to see my big self twisting and angling and getting in and out of that windshield. It had to have been funny to watch.
I'm surprised he didn't text it to you. He seems to have a gift for that.
I was waiting for him to do it, for real. I really, really was. I wished he would have. I'd have shared it. It would have been on this show tonight.
No, I spent the whole day sanding Saturday. Well, I say the whole day. I spent the better part of the day Saturday sanding on the Fairlane with Bo. I spent a good chunk of Sunday sanding on the Fairlane with Bo, and then I followed it up by doing something that I haven't done in probably 25 years, and I don't recommend it at all. So sanding on the car, I have a problem with one of my ankles, and I don't know what's going on with it, but it just like randomly hurts. So driving home that night, I decided to be a moron and allow my truck to run out of gas. So then I walked a mile to the gas station and a mile back, and I think I may have died just a little bit. I think I may have actually died.
That's weak sauce.
Yeah, don't run your vehicle out of gas. Like we're old enough to know better.
So hold on, I have a question.
Hit me.
That was awful for you. I mean, 2 mile there, mile back, you ticked you off. It's bad. Whenever you go to these big car shows, you got to at least walk that far, don't you?
Oh yeah,
But
He's not walking at them deals. He's moseying.
Oh, there's okay, good point.
Hold on.
He's moseying about at a car show and walking a mile down the interstate are two totally different deals.
Hold on. I went to Street Machine Nationals with John. John, when I walked that far, am I okay?
No. No, he died under a tree.
Twice.
Yeah.
Hey, why
Old
don't you have
people were walking up giving him water.
Yes, it was
They're
bad.
letting them hit their oxygen? Here you go, man.
Yeah.
You need this more than me.
You need a hit of this, brother.
Here, get you a deep hit of this. We're good. Hey, why don't you have a scooter yet? And hey, I'm willing. I'm gonna go out and say it. You go on a drag and drive event, you walk more at a drag and drive event than you do at a car show, for sure.
I usually do a pretty solid diet before I go on one. I think this time last year I was on intermittent fasting between August and September. I lost like 30 pounds just so I could function for a whole week in Colorado.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I was fit AF. I was down to like 260. My 2X stuff wasn't even tight. That's
slim
something.
like a gazelle.
Yeah.
Just fit.
I need to figure out this whole diet thing. It sounds fascinating.
No. No.
I don't. My lifestyle right now, I can't do it successfully. I've done it in the past. You guys know this. You know, for several years. I was way into lifting and strongman and all that. I even played semi-pro football for a couple of years. I mean, I like doing things. I like stuff. I don't have the time to do any of that right now. Any of it.
Your resume is fascinating when you really start to talk about it. You really start to break it down.
A little bit of fighting, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Recreational tattoo artist and volunteer fireman.
You got into boxing there for a minute, didn't you?
I'm actually gonna be going back to that as soon as everything here levels out.
Really?
Well, my oldest son, he's 23. He's actually he's opening he's starting it's not a dojo, but he's opening a place to teach. He's very, very good at kickboxing, at Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And he's already got a bunch of students right now, but it's gotten to the point to where he's actually renting a space now.
Yeah.
He's getting a space. He talked to me. I'm gonna go talk to Colby. We're gonna get a logo made up for his sign. It's gonna be a legit deal. He's gonna be teaching people how to fight. So I'm gonna get a membership just to support my son. And if I get it, I'm gonna go do it. And I'm gonna just do the boxing stuff. I'm not gonna do the jiu-jitsu or even kickboxing because man, I got little stubby legs. I can't really kick that great. So
Or that high.
I'm high enough to kick you in the junk. Bam!
So your logo is it like a direct knockoff of Cobra Kai? I hope it is.
No, it's a pretty cool logo though. It's PMT. It's Pickard's Muay Thai.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. He did a good job. So I'm excited for him. I'm ready to. It's not my thing, but I can't not be involved. So I told him, you let me know when we start doing stuff. I'm there, man. I'm painting. I'm rolling mats out. Whatever you need me to do. So I will be getting back into that soon.
That's when the entire dynamic of this entire thing is going to shift, and we're going to start talking about like Muay Thai and extreme fighting, and let's take it into the octagon.
I mean, hey, if it's what you guys want to talk about, but I'll bring my son on here, and he can tell you guys how big of a sissy you are.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen him beat people up before. It's not a good deal.
I couldn't do a 2-mile walk. I'm pretty sure Muay Thai is maybe out of the realm of.
It just get us ready for car show and Dragon Drive season. Got to get in shape.
You know what made me the most mad? Like I had a rough Sunday night, but what made me the most mad is that I had it's no secret I'm a smoker. I had my cigarettes in the same pocket as my phone. And my wife called to check on me, and I answered my phone. And apparently when I answered my phone, the cigarettes came out with it. So they're still sitting on the side of the road somewhere, and I was out.
You made somebody's day, man.
Probably.
Someone was like, ooh, 6 Marlboro.
Homeless Northwest Arkansas hippie is walking around hood rich.
Hold on, stop. I had never seen a homeless person in that area. We've talked about
so many of them look homeless. Maybe they're not.
No, there's really not any homeless. They feed them to the rich, I believe. No, they
so fit.
They try to keep them restrained to their shelters, I believe. He's not lying. Like if you go over to certain areas of where I live, the highfalutin areas, you are not going to find a homeless guy.
Mm.
And it's not that they're not there. You're just not going to find him.
No, because you're in the area where to go get your car detailed, it starts at $1,300.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about? $1,300? You kidding me?
The guy's really good.
For $1,300, I better come with a new set of tires.
Yeah. Car better not be all he's washing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with him.
Oh goodness. But let's get, as of right now,
hey,
part of the Pickard Performance Coating Project car updates.
Shoot. Hey, just with that being said, this is not a show car paint job, guys. This is
not.
roughing it in. We're shooting tinted sealer with some clear over the top of it.
It's
Wimbledon white, though. It's going to be way better than it is now. Way better.
A 10-footer or a 20-footer?
I don't know. We'll see.
We're hoping for a 5-footer, but let's see where we wind up on this.
That's high hopes.
Yeah, that's
I think
5 foot. That's up on it, man. So
they can't all be as sexy as the Nova.
True.
So my opinion on this, now that we've actually started working on it, oddly enough, my expectations have actually gone up just because everything has kind of gone so well with the car. Like it's not like we find little things every time we run our hands across it, but when push comes to shove, this is a driver. This is going to be something that I drive. It's going to events. It's going to follow Dragon Drive guys. It's going to be. Hopefully, it looks good rolling down the road.
My approach on this is going to be pretty much the exact same as we're going to do with the Nova. There's dents on the hood, the roof, any flat surfaces you can see that will stick out when you put, new paint on it or whatever. That's what I want to get fixed. If there's dings at the bottom of the door and the rocker panel, not really going to mess with those. Not yet. Knowing if, Later on, if we want to really dig in and take some time and do some real metal work and some body work, then yeah, we'll do it. But right now, to get things where what will make us happy, that's what we're going to do.
And the good thing about it is the brunt of the problems on this car we're not going to get. I mean, it's that you're still going to see dings, you're still going to see little dents, but it's going to be all back to its original color, or at least close to its original color.
You're going to see much less dents and dings. Though.
Much less.
There's a lot of them that are gone now.
Yes.
So.
And then there's a lot of work that's been put into this, and it's, you know, I told Bo while we were working on it, it's like an emotional experience for me. You know, this is my grandpa's old car. This is my mom's old car. The more I sand on it, the more it affects me. The more I feel something for the car, and it's you know, I told Bo I may have to take a break. I may have to step away from this for a minute. It really is a big deal with me.
Ooh, there's the money shot. This is John's favorite. You can tell by the look on his face. That's his excited face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's all jacked up about the lace.
Listen, lace isn't for everybody.
It is not.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I am excited to do this. Like, I am pumped to spray this lace, to do this, okay? Am I going to go put lace on my long roof? No, because it's not for me. But I like looking at it. I think it's awesome.
But
it's just like me with VWs. I love VWs. I love looking at them. I even want to build one. I don't want to drive one. I don't want it. You know what I mean? But the lace, I dig. I think it's awesome, and I'm pumped.
But I'll say this: if we did want to do lace on the roof of your car, I think that one would make the full length.
Yeah. I got a little bit more roof than you do. So
that's a lot of lace.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do lace. I have an idea for my roof, but that's a later conversation.
So what do you got to do? Like section it so that it goes to the edges, or what?
We're gonna go about an inch off of the rail or the edge of the roof.
Yeah.
Yep.
An inch in all the way around,
and then just lay it down.
Yep, and then I'll take candy concentrate and some clear, and I'll fog it in there until we get the desired, color. The more layers of candy.
Hold on. I had one more.
More layers of candy, the more or the darker it's going to get.
But there's a great pattern running right down the center of this. And I think once we get everything laid down and looking good, I think you're really going to see. I think if we can keep it subtle and make it look nice, everybody's going to be impressed by this.
So where does the silver stop?
The silver will stop. You see where those 3 holes are on the, what is it, C-pillar?
Yeah.
So it's going to run all the way down to that seam just below those.
Okay.
And it's going to run all the way down to the seam on the front.
Cool.
Down to the cowl.
Like I said, I'm stoked, man. To be honest with you, the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to do that.
It's exciting. It'll be really exciting. You'll have one color. Your car will be all one shoot.
For the first time in a very long time, yes. And when I wish I had some pictures of it when I first got the car. Like, it was a perfect candidate for a patina car if it hadn't rusted through in certain spots. The hood had a great pattern to it. The sides were just weathered enough to where it would have made a great patina car. But the roof was like 3 generations of kids have played on top of that car, and let that be a lesson to you all.
There's lots of stuff on the roof.
Don't let kids play on the roof of your car. It's stupid. You're just going to go back and fix it, and it's going to be a problem.
Why would you let kids play on the roof of a car?
Because it was at Grandma and Grandpa's house. It's not Grandpa had no intention of bringing that car back. It was his tinker car. He was, I I mean, like he always had an idea of how he wanted it to be, but when push comes to shove, he had no intentions of getting that car done. If he'd got that, if the car would have been finished, he would have had to talk to grandma, and he wasn't doing that. But John, what have you been up to?
Not a damn thing. Work, and that's about it.
How long do we have until 666?
Shoo, buddy.
It's October, man.
Yeah.
Is it like a month or is it like the end of October?
And I hope it's like 4 or 5 months.
It's the middle of October, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the
14th. No. 11th. 10th. 10th is a Thursday.
It's the 10th is check-in day. 11th is day 1. So like the 10th is, yep. I think the 11th is day 1, and it runs to the 18th.
So are you just waiting until the last minute so that you can do something crazy like cut the back half of the car off or something?
No, man. There's events he's going to before then.
Yeah. Yeah, guys got to do things. I don't know that I'm going to do anything I would love to swap the carburetor, see if I could run this deal with gas and not E85. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I might not do that. I might. You can't tell with me.
Keep you guessing.
I'm gonna keep you guessing.
Or so are you gonna go race at the 301 deal at Mocan?
I mean, probably just to get more playtime.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm gonna be there. I don't think I'm gonna race, but I'm gonna go watch the event at least.
They got like first half of the day is test and tune, fun runs, grudge race.
Oh, I'll do that then.
And then the second half of the day is a shootout. They got like big tire, small tire, in a small block, in a big block. They got like 4 classes of BS.
Yeah, I'm not competitive for that, but I'll do the fun run stuff. And
Well, I'm not competitive either, but I mean, if you're there, you might as well throw in a few bucks and get a few more licks on the track, or at least
another pass. Yeah.
Guarantee you pay $50, you get at least one more run than if you didn't.
Maybe some on a red light.
Yeah.
Maybe you might move on in the second round.
So that's the 301 streetcar shootout at Mocan.
Yeah.
What day is that?
What day
21st?
is it?
Is it 21st?
September 21st. Yes, sir.
So that's probably the next time we'll see the Nova out and about.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
A golf tournament the Saturday before that I'll be Mocan adjacent.
My neighbor's got a fat ass. Be a great golfer.
It's funny, the guys I golf with, the one he's laid up right now because he like tore his shoulder or something. He can't even swing a golf club right now. I'm like, dude, I can't golf either. Like, I can't physically do 18 holes of golf with my knees the way they are. It's kind of discouraging, but that one will be screwed if I try that. I was like, so are we going to try to find 2 people that can golf? Or are we just going to wing it? So we're going to wing it.
It seems to work out in the racing community. I mean, you might as well carry it over into your favorite sport.
Yeah. We'll be the fun having us foursome there.
Somebody's getting back a wrecked golf cart. That's all there is to it. So what the hell were we going to discuss tonight? I've already talked about my bad Sunday. Let's talk about Bo's ordering parts.
I got Temu'd. Oh, there it is.
Look at all this good stuff that he got, though.
So listen, let me tell this story.
This is just screen one, y'all. There's a carburetor and some flicks on there.
So it says it's a Hari. So I ordered it.
It's a Hari.
It's a Hari. So I
some Chang Shin slicks.
so you guys know that I had like a Temu addiction there for a couple months. I ordered dumb stuff all the time. It's no secret, you know.
Speedometer works great.
That's the best thing I've got from there. I guarantee it.
Mine's still working.
So I haven't. So I get emails daily. Come back to Temu. You get this discount. This is free. Blah blah. So I get an email, and it's I don't remember how I did it, but I got back to the Temu deal and I was looking, and it was like I was adding stuff to the cart. It was like, this is on sale. Try this. So I added this stuff, and it said to see your discounts, hit checkout. Okay, so I want to see what the discounts are going to be, so I hit checkout. Well, about 3 seconds after I hit checkout, I get a message from PayPal. You just spent $52 at Temu. What? No. I was just trying to see my discount. I wasn't trying to order this stuff.
Did you actually get any discounts?
Yeah, I got the precision pick and hook set for $0.00.
That's true.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I want those valve stem caps.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The circuit breaker is cool. I got one of them in my car somewhere.
Yeah. But my favorite thing is, I almost used my mouse to show you guys, but you can't see it. Is the nut and bolt thread gauge deal. Man, I think that's going to be that's worth this whole deal. Maybe not worth $50, but
now you'll be able to see how big your nuts are.
I'll put it to you this way. I happen to know pretty well that if you ordered that thing by itself from anywhere but Temu, that is about $50 to get that.
So, well, we'll see how it works.
I mean, that one's probably going to be plastic or crazy or something, but
it's probably a Monopoly piece. Like it's a Monopoly. It's real. It's this long total.
It's a bracelet.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
The valve stem caps are probably for like Presta valves instead of Schrader valves.
So what's the dumbest thing so far you bought on Temu?
Don't ask.
Hey, I did. Like they have the Hari carburetor. I thought, man, I'll find the biggest one and throw it on the car and just go see if it actually works.
I mean, you're only out $17.
Yeah.
So do you watch any of? I think I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. I think it's Thunderhead 69 on YouTube.
No, but he's definitely about our age. He's got to be close to our age because anybody still uses 69 in their whatever, then they're about our age.
Yeah,
I think it's to represent the year of his vehicle.
Right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so he did power tour with a lawnmower carburetor on a 302 and a Maverick.
Yeah. I've seen that.
I'm amazed that worked.
Yeah.
Now he's built his own carburetor tuning system that you can adjust from your phone.
Really?
Yeah. It's
after this, nobody's going to see this, but mysteriously, somebody's going to we're going to see a YouTube video show up. Tins with a Temu carburetor.
Definitely not us, though.
I hope so.
I'll watch it. I mean, I'd love to do it, but I'll watch it.
I can't believe I'm going to bring this up right now. Jimmy's going to he's going to freak out. Jimmy's car audio guy, right? So he watches a few other things that we don't watch. So there's a guy that does amplified dynos. And one of his big deals is he ordered an amp from Temu. And Fro, what kind of power did it put out? It was huge. It was huge.
It was
power.
it was a 100-watt rated amp, and I think by the time he got to the end of it, the thing was pushing out almost 1,000 watts.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Something ridiculous, something crazy. But yeah, it was a Temu amp. It was $100 on Temu, and it wound up being like 1,000-watt amp.
So people do order stuff off Temu and put it to the test. That's a real thing. I don't know that I would do a carburetor though.
Is the Temu amp going to make it through one cruise night?
No,
Actually,
would the Temu carburetor make it through one drag and drive?
Actually,
how big a Temu carburetor can you get?
This big.
Let's find out. How do they measure it?
Man,
you can get 3 fingers.
The amplifier. So the guy takes the amplifier completely apart and starts running through pictures of what is on the circuit board and how it's all laid out. And by the end of it, he goes, "Man, this is actually a really quality piece." He said, "I don't know how this thing's $100 on Temu, but it works. It does everything. It does 4 times as much as anybody said it would, and it just works." All the components were good. He couldn't find any real problems with it. The only real problem he had with it was it ships with a plexiglass bottom, and it was cracked during shipping. Which, imagine that, slow boat from China. I can't imagine it got cracked on that.
When he was dynoing, he was reading what, amperage and voltage and all that junk, and he's like, "Oh, great." And he's like, "What it's making right now?" He goes, "It's only got enough for fuses. There's 80 amp fuses." He goes, it needs about 120 amp fuses for this to be safe." He goes, "So if it's turned up for any longer than a couple seconds, it's just gonna crap out anyway."
Really?
Well, they definitely have a 650. I'm looking right now.
Are you guys both looking up Temu carburetors?
Yes. Do they have a Dominator flange Temu? That'd be craziness if they did. Like if they got an 1150 Temu deal, we're buying that.
All I'm saying is it better have the Temu name cast into the side of it. I want to see.
It's not going to have anything cast in the side of it.
If I could get a Temu carburetor to run 10s, I'd put a freaking Temu sticker across the windshield.
We're getting a sticker for most cars that says most of this car supplied by Temu.
That ain't true.
I'm telling you, you guys haven't seen the other 2 pages of orders I saw.
Well, we can't show the
Hey, I'll share them all. I don't care. I'm not finding anything bigger than a 650.
Golly.
Which does you no good. Or unless you want to run 2 650s.
Oh, here we
Temu
go.
has a really nice single plane intake for a small block Chevy.
I have one.
It looks.
I got 2
cool.
actually now.
There's a single plane intake for a small block. And what about small block Ford?
Even they don't want to work on a small block Ford.
I'd buy that just for research purposes.
I'm seeing these intakes. They're not bad looking, but they're not any cheaper than what you get from Summit for this Speed Lab or whatever.
$172.
Speedmasters.
No, it's SPELAB Speed Lab or something. I don't know. It's an off brand. Remember the intake I was going to get a while back for the fuel injection stuff? Remember the brand for that? It's that brand.
Okay.
But I guarantee it's all the same casting, same stuff.
Probably the same person who made those LS manifolds that you've got freshly ceramic coated.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen a little handprint stamped in the inside of the. What? The intakes don't look bad though. It's a big boy.
Somebody's 3rd grade project.
Hey, if it works, how can it be stupid?
Well, let me show you.
Yeah. Let's
All
just
right.
get two of those 650s on the way and get a tunnel ram set up for.
Wow, now you're thinking.
Yeah, two 650s.
Oh, said it.
Yeah. Yeah. Run the twin.
I mean,
650.
that's an option.
Do they have a tunnel ram intake manifold for a big block on Temu?
Well, let me tell you. Tunnel ram intake,
I'll-
big block Chevy.
The jets are probably like cast in. You got to just keep drilling it out until you get to the size you want.
No tunnel ram.
I just can't wait until we figure out what terrorist organization Temu is actually supporting so that we know who we've been paying this whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Nobody knows anything about it. It's like TikTok. Nobody knows a thing about it. And we're just going to go ahead and keep on doing that.
Yeah, I don't do TikTok.
I don't even know what it is.
TikTok is like Wish. I stay away from that.
Yeah. I got my debit card stolen once when I was in Grove. The gas station on my way to golf. Used my debit card to get some cash out. And then the next week I'm on my way to golf and I go to take my debit card out and I'm like, oh crap. I don't have my debit card. The last place I used it was the week before to get some cash to go play golf. And so I go to the bank the next day and they're like, oh yeah, it looks like you pulled some cash out last Thursday. And I was like, yeah, I sure did. Said, yeah, like an hour later, somebody bought all this stuff on Wish. What the hell is Wish? Turns out that site is set up just for if you stole a credit card. So you can go buy some stuff. They don't track a damn thing.
Did you just steal a credit card? Need to decorate a bachelor's house? Wish.com. It's everything that was on my wall in my house in Quapaw.
That's funny.
I'm screenshotting all my Temu orders real quick so I can share them.
Be sure not to check Facebook for that.
Yeah. No.
So I didn't get a chance to pull the pictures up because I'm lazy and I had other excuses, blah, 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 whatever. Another Pickard Performance Coating project was debuted last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
The Roaring Rex came out.
That's right.
I will throw that up on the Facebook page.
Pretty good deal. Pretty proud of that one. There's actually two bodies, but same truck.
Yeah.
When people think, man, this is weird, nobody's going to want to do this. That's when they think Pickard's Performance Custom. Blah, 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 blah.
He'll do it.
He'll do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Who can I find that'll paint a gigantic dinosaur head? Who out there would paint a 2,000-pound kangaroo?
Actually, that body's pretty light.
Yeah, that body is pretty light.
I've ordered a ton of crap from Temu. I've had no problem.
That's funny stuff.
It's funny that you mentioned that, Bo. We love you.
Which brings me to my next point.
I think
This
Shane
is
bought a whole load of stuff from Temu once, and it came and it was just like a plastic bag.
Yeah, it's all together in one bag. Everything you ordered.
Shoved in this bag and then just taped all shut. Like,
Yes.
really?
Yes. Every order's like that.
The manager of the Temu shipping department hasn't even hit puberty yet. Like, how are we doing this? I don't know. Just shove it all in a bag and tape it shut. Throw it in that big container ship.
Put everything in one bag.
It's a good thing we're not popular.
If there's something
I know.
wrap it in stuff that's not. That'll make it okay.
Oh man, what'd I do?
Oh my god.
Okay, I think I'm done. I'm done messing with it. Anyway,
You need your readers.
no, I'm good. I'm just done messing with it because I'm got in my own head by saying what I just said, and I'm not editing anything, boys. I'm not a
Well,
fan
yeah.
of that.
No reason to. 25 years from now, it definitely won't come up when you're trying to run for mayor of the hometown or something.
It will affect my city council standings.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. School board.
I may be working on that. Someone just resigned, so I might try to, sign up for quadrant D. Try to get in there.
Quadrant D.
I'd go ahead and delete that part of the show then.
Nah, it's okay. Nobody listens. It's
Nobody's paying attention to this crap.
It's the fat guy talking nonsense again.
You mean those three guys that never have their car on there and they're always making movie quotes? Yeah, I know them.
Speaking of movie quotes, we had a conversation yesterday
Yeah.
about backspacing and offset. It's funny because it has nothing to do with movie quotes. That's what I was getting at. So I'm trying to get us back on some kind of track here.
Yeah.
So I was under the belief that backspacing and offset are they corroborate with each other. Like one measurement's the same as the other. Bo was of the mindset that they were different. Offset is a different measurement than backspacing. I believe John may have set us straight.
I still believe that they are. They're a different measurement.
I really think they're like metric and imperial. Like you always see backspacing in inches and offset in millimeters. And they both tell you the same thing, just from a different point of reference.
But do they corroborate? So they do corroborate with each other?
Towards correlate, yes.
Whatever. Ooh, I'm Doherty. I'm so much smarter than you.
Okay, hey, backspacing and offset is two different ways of measuring the same thing.
Yes.
So they do have their own measurements, but it's still the same. Yes.
Yeah. If you've ever won a world war or even back-to-back world wars, you're going to use backspacing because it's in inches.
Okay. And I'm going to go and say it. I'm already on a road tonight anyway. And someone made a comment that said, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to stop. We'll go by the backspacing measurement.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it at that. But it makes it confusing when you're struggling trying to find the right.
Yeah, because some wheel manufacturers call it out different. You just got to know where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean, offset from the center line of the wheel, positive or negative, in millimeters. Zero offset 8-inch wheel is 4-inch backs or 4.5-inch backspace.
Okay. It says backspacing is an older measurement that's less precise than the offset.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're talking 5.5 inches or 27 millimeters. You know what I mean? It's or whatever, 4.5 and 27 on an 8-inch wheel. You know what I'm saying? But we had I don't know how long we talked about it, but I'm glad we worked through it last night because I think, like first said, I think we all had different ideas on it, even though this is something we probably should have known this whole time.
Yeah.
For as many wheels and tires as we've all bought, I mean, just us three, let alone our whole group of friends. How many sets of wheels and tires have we all bought? I'm willing to bet in the hundreds over the past few years. So
probably bought 4 sets for the Nova. I don't know.
Weeks off. I bought 4 sets in a week one time. just a couple months ago.
I'm gonna drop off for just
No,
one
Still
second.
only ended up with 2
I'll be
wheels.
right back.
Yeah, I sent them all back. All right, see ya. Yeah, I sent them all back, but it's because I wasn't getting the correct backspace or offset. Messed me up.
The first set of wheels I got for the Nova, I don't think I have any of those now. Oh, 2 of them are at your house.
Yes, I got 2 wheels. I don't know what those are for.
That's some of them we bought from the guy at the apartment complex in Owasso.
Oh man,
We don't buy the right wheel. We just buy these.
Yeah, I've also got a stack of those.
I need some of those for the front of my car. My wheels set in too much. I need them to kick out a little bit.
I think these are the ones I actually picked up for you.
Oh yeah,
I think these are actually yours. They're, I think, 3/4 of an inch. I got a tape measure here somewhere.
yeah. Just hold your finger up like this, and here to here is 1 inch.
And maybe a 1/2 inch then.
There you go.
But I'm pretty sure these are yours.
Somewhere about 13 millimeters.
Some 13 millimeter, yeah. Yeah, unless it's one of those rascally 11s. You can never find an 11. Why? Whenever he mutes, it gets really quiet.
Doesn't it though?
Man, it's almost like eerie, like something like everything's shut down.
Yeah, the wheels, the first set of wheels for the Nova, you've got the rears at your house that don't fit anything. The fronts, one of them is bent to beat all shit because somebody put it on the front of their car and didn't tighten the lug nuts, and it came off in glorious fashion going down the road.
Choo.
So that didn't pan out.
Yeah.
We got 3 of the 4 up of that set of Weld Pro Stars that would literally jacked up somebody's car in the middle of the apartment complex parking lot.
You
and took his wheels.
What's funny is we both jumped in there. We both, started helping pull the wheels and tires off. We're both back in the truck, just leaving the parking lot.
No, we weren't in no truck. Tell it right.
What were we in?
We were in the all what's that thing? The lawn dart.
The lawn dart. The Mazda.
The Mazda. We hauled them dudes home in the Mazda.
That's right. We did.
Yeah.
That thing's a 3/4 ton, I'm telling you.
The 3/4 ton Mazda.
But we're rolling out of the parking lot, and I looked over at Doherty as we're pulling out, and I glanced over and go, so you really think that's his car? And John goes, nah. Then we just kept rolling.
No, that's his buddy's car. His buddy's in jail. He's just trying to get
somebody sold somebody else's wheels.
Yeah, well,
it's what we figure.
What what wheel do you have on the back of your car now? What is it? Is it a 12-inch wheel, 10-inch wheel?
So I have a 10-inch. I got 10-inch Pro Stars that have street tires on them.
And you run like a little bit of backspace, like 3.5 or something like that.
Yeah, not much. Like it's a 15 by 10 with like 3.5. And then I've got a set of 15 by 14s with a 28-10-5.
Yeah, that less backspace gives you a fatter lip on that deal. That's what everybody wants.
Those things are fat. Those things got it going on.
Yeah.
Those things look sexy on there.
That's what
you don't street drive those much because you tear up a slick on the street, you gotta buy new ones. And then I got a set of I think 15 by 10 drag lights that I usually have drag radials on.
Man.
But I don't seem to have a set of drag radials right now because they keep wearing out.
They just don't last.
Yeah, I know. I know a guy that has a set. I'd jump on it right now if I could.
Guy's going to try to make him work.
Let's mount him up and I'll put him to work.
What's the bolt pattern on your car, Bo?
5 and 4, 5 on 4 3/4, or 5 by 120 millimeter.
Then never mind. These aren't for you.
Okay.
These are Ford.
These
5
are
on.
not the spacers you're looking for.
Those are 5 on 4.5. 5 on
Yes.
5. Yeah.
5 on 4.5.
Yeah.
But I think we've made a show of this. I think it's time to go directly into marketplace.
Sure.
I haven't. We have a video that we're supposed to be using for this, and I haven't loaded it onto my computer yet.
We have the gold bond.
No, but Doherty's Gold Bond ad, I should have taken heed of that before I went and started helping you, because this weekend was chafing weather. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You need to get back in the routine of working,
I would love to.
being physical,
Yeah.
moving around.
I would love to.
Okay.
Maybe a tickle more physical activity wouldn't hurt.
just a tickle.
You called me fat? Like
No.
me in 5 hours. I won't have any energy. I'll have to sleep.
He's gonna need a nap. He's gonna borrow your
I
couch.
need a nap.
We'll make up a bed.
He's gonna need a Code Red, a cigarette, a nap, and then he's gonna kick your ass.
I'm gonna wake up, have a Code Red. It's gonna be good. All right. Bum bum bum. Marketplace.
Ford.
Bo's already shaking his head.
2023 Ford Raptor, $450,000. 2023 Ford Raptor truck, driven 300 miles. New 2023 Ford Raptor. Hey guys, pop quiz, hot shot. What year and what kind of truck is this?
2017 F-150.
Close enough.
It's a new 2023.
A new 2023 Ford Raptor 6x6 Hennessy available. I don't know what that means. Kohler is avalanche and has less than 30 miles. I'm going to go ahead and say it, guys.
Hold up. What
Yeah.
the hell color is Avalanche?
I would think it would be white. I
I
mean,
agree.
I'm a paint guy. I like colors, but I'm not good at naming them. I don't know.
Let's
Anyway.
find out. I believe Dodge calls that Battleship Gray.
I was going to say, as soon as I saw 6x6, I'm out.
That's just clear coated primer, is all that is.
I did that in like 2012, guys. I did. I was trying to sell a truck. It was in gray primer. Bank wouldn't loan the kid money. They said it wasn't shiny. I put a clear coat on it, made it shiny. Bank loaned him money. Battleship Gray, 12 years ago.
Right.
It's true.
There's a what's the
It's been
Jeep?
more than. Sorry, it's been more than 12 years ago. It's been like 20. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, your timing was a little off there.
Yeah.
What's the Jeep truck? The
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Very dude down the road, like whatever that place is, the rental store down the road from work, he has a 6x6 converted Jeep truck, the Gladiator. And the back axle is just a tag axle. It's like a light duty trailer axle with a 37 on it.
I have no doubt that's exactly what's going on here.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. For this money, it may not be.
For this money, it shouldn't be.
It better be able to cook all 6 of them deals.
I would. Hope
I
so.
have no doubt that it will.
400. Yeah, I don't think the dude with the Jeep deal spent 450 grand on it.
You're probably right. Well, and this is a Hennessy. I mean, the Hennessy's are notoriously high horsepower applications, so it's probably 1,000 horse under the hood. 4 tires may be what it needs on the back.
I would rather have a car with 2 blowers.
And that's the whole reason why I threw this one in here. Who buys this crap? Like, honestly,
How many Novas could I buy for $450,000?
Oh my
I
god!
bet I could buy every Nova on Facebook Marketplace within 500 miles, even the ones that they call a Nova but really aren't.
The Omegas and everything. That's
Yeah, I'll
pretty
buy
cool.
the Omegas and everything. Yeah.
I would just go buy Brits. I would pry it out
Yeah.
of his hands with money.
Yeah.
And
I'd
then
buy
just
that
call
deal,
it.
too.
Just call it good.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. Like, do you really look that cool driving this thing down the street? Or would you look cooler with 7 square bodies on blocks out in front of your
Man,
house?
I bet people are going to make some assumptions about your manhood if you're driving this deal.
Absolutely.
That's the other thing I can't understand. There's a couple of the Shelby Ford F-150s running around here. Why do you have to have a sticker that has your horsepower designation? Like, just drive it. It's a Shelby. Everybody knows it has like 725 horsepower. Just, I don't need a sticker for that.
I wish I had a good explanation without sounding like a total jerk for something.
And
like
anyway, I'm not ever buying a Velociraptor, but I mean it's
That's
cool
what they
looking.
named this thing? A
Yeah, Velociraptor.
Velociraptor?
No, that's a real deal. You can get a Velociraptor. They're not all 6x6s.
Oh,
It's true.
You know what I mean? You can get a regular 4-door, 4-wheel drive Velociraptor. They're bad news.
That is the Hennessy version of the Raptor.
I honestly didn't even know Ford was still making a truck.
They are, but it's electric, so nobody cares.
Right.
It's just really sad.
There's a lot of those around where I live. A lot of Lightnings running around this town.
They're not
Really?
real Lightnings.
It's a disgrace to the name.
It is.
You're a disgrace.
Nah.
Okay, we've got to move on.
Yeah, moving on.
Killing me softly with its wheels.
John, can you read it, or do you need
Rampa Bago.
One time. Sorry.
1975 Winnebago ramp truck hot rod hauler, $61,000. The time has come to pass the Rampa Bago on to the new caretaker. We built this truck 2 years ago, and you're already done with it? Seriously? How? You're not selling it? Like, we hate to see it go because of hard times. My husband lost his leg, something? No.
Whoa.
We built this truck 2 years ago, and it gets attention everywhere it goes. Powered by a 3208 Cat diesel, 1975 Winnebago Dodge 300 chassis, hydraulic brakes.
The only reason to sell this is because you came up with a better idea.
Man,
It's a win for me just because the name.
the Rampa Bago.
Yeah, nailed it.
That thing is slick AF. Like, that is good.
That's good.
And I'm pretty sure you could fit my car on the back of it.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know that I would change anything with it. They got to leave it alone.
I don't think you need to.
Yeah,
I do want to know if it has air ride on the back.
it has to, man. It
How
has
would it
to.
not?
Look at the look at the logo on the above the
It
windshield.
says Rampa Bago right. It's on the back too.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I am digging it.
Is it gonna? Oh no, it's just a pull hook. I thought it was a winch in the front bumper. Yeah, this thing's dreamy.
Yeah.
Comfortably sleeps like 12, I guess.
No.
No, I'm betting the inside is just there you go. It's a booth. That's what you want to ride in, a booth.
But does that all lay down and become a bed, or
Normally they do.
Yeah, I
Really,
don't
that
think this one
table-
does.
but
That's a table.
That table looks like it's a real deal table.
Yeah,
Like it's sitting.
like
there.
you could build a sandwich on it.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had this conversation, I feel like.
I don't think I could ride back there. I've seen the way both of you guys drive.
Dude, look at the turn trim, the brushed aluminum.
That's
on the-
awesome.
Yeah, that's so cool, man. I love
Yeah.
that stuff. I love that.
All the cushions, the upholstery matches. It's just it's like shag carpet up front.
Yeah, I
They
don't know
dropped
about
the ball on that deal. They got some nice flooring back here in the back, and then that grungy shag Winnebago carpet up
Yeah.
there.
I don't know how I feel about the shag. That would probably
No.
have to change.
I can't see any way that I could comfortably lay down on that couch back in the back that John's not going to hit the brakes and throw me into the floor.
I don't know that the brakes are going to work that good. I know it does have air brakes,
They're
I mean,
hydraulic.
but this isn't something you're going to want to hot rod around in. This is like you're just cruising it down the highway kind of deal, right?
I mean, are you trying to tell me that we wouldn't put a car on the very back of the lift and pump the brakes, try to get it to pop wheelies?
Step one,
I mean, step one. We got to test it out. That's on the
Yeah.
test. That's on the test drive.
durability test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Why did you guys back a diesel truck onto there? I didn't mind your business. I got stuff.
Test drive.
This is its life now.
All right. Final contestant. 89 Chevy Astro Cargo minivan, $1,000. The engine will need to be overhauled or swapped. My loss.
How do they know that?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something silly. Anyway, sorry, good.
It probably is something silly, and it's one of those things where you'll drive up there and change spark plugs and drive it home.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like a head gasket or something. Which
Probably something simple. My loss is your gain, open to any and all trades. Tell me what
Every time you say that, I look around like I'm going to see something to go trade for this deal. Like, I wonder if they want a piano.
I got 2 old printers I'm not using anymore. I wonder if they need
Yeah.
those.
Got a piano and a sewing machine. Will you
dig
take that for this minivan?
I'll throw in this hearing protection.
Yes.
I dig it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why, but I want it.
Got
think I
2
ma-
Creed CDs and some header tape.
There was more to the description too.
No, there actually wasn't more to the description.
Bet.
I am not 22. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna say this out loud, and I'm fairly certain my wife can hear me right now. If this guy would take $600 for that van, I'm going to get it.
Description: sweet 1989 Astro van hot rod, price to sell. Has 355 cubic inch small block, new Urson 480 lift cam, built 700 R4 transmission with 373 Richmond gears, Holley 750 carb, mid-length headers, dual flow master straight pipes.
Okay.
New plugs, distributor wires, alternator, billet pulleys, aluminum radiator, no rust on body, has some whiskey dents. Duh. All glass is good. Paint job isn't great. Open to trades.
I know a guy. So on the way to pick that up, the trick is you stop and buy 4 packs of tacks.
Yeah.
You want that stuff in here.
Yeah, we're gonna get that headliner back up.
Yeah.
It's a meme.
This isn't.
It's a meme waiting to happen. Not one bit of free candy back here.
It's set up. Hey, it's ready for subs though.
It is ready for subs. It doesn't have a back seat.
Yeah. I don't know. I think a drag and drive hot rod is right there. Little air mattress. Get you a window unit.
Yeah. Window unit, maybe.
Yep.
Or put one of them rooftop deals on it.
Ooh.
Like what you got on the
The Wanabango we looked at.
the Rampa Bango.
What'd you just call it?
What?
Did you say Wanabango? Because that's not what it's called.
I'm sorry, the Rampa Bango.
There you go. Okay. Let's just
There wasn't even a bed in there.
acrylic Yeah. Yep.
I think I stole that directly from a Family Guy episode. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, Quagmire. Anyway, so you need the acrylic bubble on top so you can stand up with your head in there and look around.
Ooh, yeah.
someone's driving.
No.
I want to.
No.
I don't know how fast you could really go in a minivan.
I mean, it's just an S10 chassis, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, pretty much. Do we not just church up that small block and put a
little bit of squeeze on it, and it'll be good.
or even like a Ching Shin turbo kit.
No, you do an 871 that sticks up through the dash.
I mean, we're not talking crazy.
That's silly.
Come on, Larry.
You just said twin turbos on an Astro. Shut up.
Yeah. If you're gonna do that, you got
Like what I said was crazy.
If you're gonna do that, you got to put the motor mid-engine. Put it where the back seat goes.
Yeah. This is Sleepersville.
Yeah.
It's true.
Also, you can sleep in the deal.
Well, not if you move the motor to the middle.
Well,
No.
that's if you do it how you want to do it. If you
Yeah.
put a big 871, it can't stay where it's at. It's got to move around.
Nah.
Either
Where
way,
you can find an 871 at nowadays.
can't. The blower alone would cost 10 times the amount of the van.
Yeah.
8 times at least. Yeah.
3 times.
Show me.
For $1,000, 3 times.
If a B&M is $1,800 used for a 177 for a street blower, it makes 5 to 6 pounds. What's an 870? What's an 871 going to cost?
All I'm gonna say is we know a guy.
Have you
He
seen
ain't coming off a blower.
Have you seen the blowers on Temu? They got these little belt-driven superchargers.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen them deals?
Yes.
Could you just line up a bank of those belt-driven superchargers like the old school stereo guys did with amps?
And alternators. All the
Or with
alternators.
alternators, I'm sorry, to feed their amps.
Oh man. On that note,
$4,500
for a used 871.
for a used
So a
870.
used
not that
871 basically cost 4.5 Astro vans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you might be able to find them a little bit cheaper, but they're gonna have to be rebuilt. This one's usable, and it's the only one I'm seeing.
Unless I buy it, and then it's $1,000 and a marriage. I bring home one more car, she kills me.
Like I said, if I message that guy and he said, "Yeah, I'll take 600," I'm hooking the trailer up and heading to St. Louis. What? My son will be 16 in a year and a half.
He's gonna need something good.
You do not want him to have an Astro van with no.
It's for me. He can drive my truck.
Okay, oh, thank God, thank God.
Yeah.
Paint it yellow and make it a school bus.
Why do we have nice vehicles, and then when a freaking roached out Astro van with a blown small block, not blown in the good way, but a blown up small block,
blown up, yeah.
We know we're like, man, look how awesome that deal is. It's gonna be a ripper.
Be a ripper.
All right, well,
Doherty owns a car with a warranty, and he wants that van.
We're gonna do a quick and dirty budget build on this.
We're gonna go to breakfast on Sunday morning. You want to take the High Country, the Challenger, or the Astro van? Please pick the Astro van.
Yeah, babe, can we take the Astro van? We've joked around about, I've been looking for my son his first vehicle, and I'm gonna end up finding an S10 or a Ranger with a small block in it that I like that's in his budget. And I'm gonna end up driving that, and he's gonna take my nice newer truck. So that's how it's gonna work. I already know it. Whatever. We'll all be happy either way.
You like I did with my kids. Buy them something that almost works and make them struggle.
Yeah. Well, the deal is whatever we buy him, it's gonna be something that I'm not gonna mind to drive because whenever he messes up and I take it away, I'll just drive it instead. You know what I mean? So, and he knows that.
Keep planning ahead.
Yeah, yeah. But
I've already started the process because I educated Connor this weekend that a 2-mile walk sucks. So don't run your car out of gas because it's not fun. Bo, you got anything to throw in here before we do
Man,
this?
if I was the one driving, we wouldn't have ran out of gas. I'd have pulled over, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, hindsight's 2020.
yeah,
You got a car that gets 2 miles a gallon. Shut up.
hey, listen, I feel like when you were in the town of Miami, you looked at your gas gauge and went, there's plenty of gas stations between here and what happened?
I literally looked. I literally didn't even look at the gas gauge. I was so mad.
I'm
at
weird about it.
Certain things that I just got in the truck and left. Like the entire process. I picked up 2 entertainment centers. The first
the
time
same
I made
time?
a turn, yes. First time I made a turn, one of them fell over. So I got it straightened back out. Should have known right then. Just let's just park the truck and try this again tomorrow.
Did you pop the strap and say that's not going anywhere?
I didn't, and that's where the whole problem
That's where you
came
messed
from.
Oh
up.
my God, rookie!
Come on,
Yeah.
rookie move.
I see Fro and Connor going down 71 like Kramer and the car salesman. One more exit.
One more exit. That's funny.
Yeah, no. Bo, you got anything to throw in here before we cue it up?
Nope. I'm good.
Doherty.
No, thank you.
Well, just to throw everything off, everybody love everybody.
Oh.